All right. Okay. We have a death battle to watch. All right. We gotta watch this shit, bro.
This episode.
So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. No, let me tell y'all the main reason why I did not get my last death battle posted, or it posted, but y'all can't see it because it's blocked. Because for some reason, I don't know if death battle has like a block bot or some bullshit or whatever, but the video, I guess it just got like hit with a copyright strike or some bullshit. So the Darth Vader versus Obito shit, yeah, bro. Like it got you know what I mean, it got blocked. And they said the only way I can really get it posted is if I cut out the basically the whole fight, because it's towards the end of the video, and I was not gonna do that shit. So that's why I didn't. That's why it hasn't been posted. But what I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try and see if I can get it fixed. All right, I'm gonna try and re-upload like a different version of it, see if that works. And if for some reason it still doesn't work, then I don't know. I might trash it. We'll see. But if not, then we'll figure out some sort of way, bro.
Blackcrosses, 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 Team Nauseous.
All right, let's watch this shit, man. It's Raven versus Phoenix. Phoenix versus Raven. Everyone says that. I mean, look, I don't know too much about Phoenix, but I do know about Raven. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying that Phoenix is gonna win this shit. So, but I'm still rooting for Raven though. You know what I mean? I gotta root for Raven. You know, Azarat Mechian Santos. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know she on her witchcraft. So I don't know, but or not witchcraft, but like psychic ability. Well, technically witchcraft, but psychic abilities. Yeah. In the mix, yeah. I guess it's like both of those two. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of Christian. Down. Just down.
Episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Just down. Things Universal. We all see.
Jean Grey, the marvelous Phoenix of the X-Men.
Raven, the Azarathian demon witch of the Teen Titans.
If absolute power
Who else?
corrupts absolutely, in our quest to contain the beast
Could be
within,
one-sided
we
fight.
may well be
one-sided
consumed
fight.
by...
Bird battle time! Baka! He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Race Falcon step in.
In Greek mythology, the majestic phoenix bursts into flames upon its death, then rises from its own ashes. It's a symbol of nature, rebirth, the dawning and setting of the sun, the beginning and end of life.
A cycle poor Jean Grey was thrown into way too young when her best friend was struck by a car right in front of her.
Just like a phoenix, the trauma of Annie's death was the start of something new. Her mutant power of telepathy. In Annie's fleeting moments,
What's good,
Jean
Nut? How you
bonded
doing, bro?
with her mind, and they experienced her death together.
By the way, Jean was 10
Enter Professor Charles Xavier, who hoped to help Jean through her trauma.
and was also a telepath. He taught Jean how to control her
Okay, let's see. Jean Elaine Grace Summers. This is Phoenix Marvel Girl. She's 5'6", 130 pounds. Omega level mutant. So, a quick little question. Is Omega level supposed to be like the strongest form of mutant? Like the strongest level? I'm guessing that would make sense. Or is wow. Teams X-Men, X-Factor, X-Force, and Hellfire Club. Oh, okay.
Jean, and she used her powers to find other troubled mutant kids around the country.
Well,
Thus,
shit.
the first iteration of these marvelous mutant superheroes was born, the X-Men.
Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, Angel, and of course, Marvel Girl. We can workshop that name.
Jean's potential as a telepath was
drink
incredible.
on
So far
2024?
beyond
Of
Xavier's
course,
death,
bro.
He installed psionic blocks
Bitch
in
ass
her
I'm
mind
going.
to limit her full power. At least until she was mature enough to wield it
Oh,
safely.
everybody, I
She
hope
can
everyone's
read and
happy.
control thoughts,
Appreciate the
communicate telepathically.
Telepathy, Omega level. Astral projection. Extrasensory perception. Illusions. mind reading, memory manipulation, psionic absorption, psionic weapons, telekinesis alpha level, matter manipulation, psionic barriers, transmutation.
Rewrite and erase memories, manipulate each one of your senses,
Drinking
and
Claws
project
have
her
women
mind into
problems?
the astral plane.
Jean
What's
is
going
also
on,
an
bro?
expert telekinetic, capable of forming energy barriers,
Vents.
deconstructing
Going
giant
on vents
machines,
was,
and
man.
even halting the blood flow to your brain.
Starting to feel like the guy with big hands who can climb good is a little out of place, but Jean's life would change forever. Again, on one fateful
That's
mission.
good, eh?
Trapped piloting a ship through a solar storm, the Marvel Girl came into contact with an incredible energy. It merged with her, greatly enhancing her power.
But there was a catch. This thing wasn't just a power boost. It was a giant space bird!
More like a cosmic being, which is the embodiment of the Big Bang, destined to consume all of existence
Jesus.
at the end of time. This is the Phoenix Force.
Well, merging
The
with the
embodiment
Force
of the
didn't
Big
turn out
Bang.
so great, because all it wanted to do was blow shit up. Hey, why don't I get a Phoenix Force? That sounds awesome.
The Phoenix Force desires destruction. Its fire will one day consume all of existence. That's
Kick
its
the
purpose.
cup,
Unfortunately,
bitch.
this need for annihilation would prove too much for Jean, manipulating and corrupting her until a thoughtless moment where
Yeah,
she
pull up next to you,
obliterated
nut.
an entire civilized planet. Billions of lives simply erased. This was the dawn of the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, when Jean figured out what happened, she was not okay. No matter how.
Hey, hold on. Have you ever kissed a girl as a friend, like just being drunk and hanging out?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No. I mean, no. I know we're off a tangent a little bit, but like, kissing girls a friend. I mean, if it's on some drunk shit, I mean, obviously, I guess you didn't mean to do it, I guess. But like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, well, it's up to you to not make that shit awkward, bruh. You know what I mean? Lay down the law. Be like, hey, I meant that shit. If it gets awkward, well then too bad. I don't know what to tell you about that one, man. All right, let's get back on track though.
How hard she tried to kill the Phoenix's influence, it would always rise back up. Good, because it's a Phoenix.
And so, rather than allow this absolute power to consume her, Jean heroically sacrificed herself, ending the threat.
Ah, what a beautifully tragic story about the
Oh.
corrupting and.
Wait a minute. Did this happen in? I remember there being an X-Men. It wasn't First Class. It was. Was it the days of our? Bruh, there was an X-Men movie. I remember that dropped where like literally all them niggas were dying, bro. What's the what? Oh, not a mistake. I just want to bang all my friends. I just pre-jacked with kissing one girl. What the fuck do you mean by pre-jack? Wait, what? This video's gonna need a lot of editing, bro. But anyways, what the fuck did I just read, bro? So did she die in? I feel like I saw her die in the movie, bro. I'm not sure. I think it was Days of Our Past, or something like that, or Days of Our Future. I ain't gonna lie, some of the X-Men movies were actually pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen an X-Men movie in a minute, bro.
Influence of power on the human spirit.
Not really. Turns out that wasn't actually Jean. The Phoenix was just kind of pretending to be her. She came back later. Oh, and she merged with the Phoenix again.
Well, that's stupid. But hey, absolute power may corrupt absolutely, but it also absolutely owns.
As
all
the
good,
Phoenix,
Happy.
Jean can channel vast amounts of cosmic
It's all
energy.
good. Let's see, aka Void Falcon, Falcon, World Destroyer, Tifereth, that's powers, energy manipulation, flight, immortality, life force manipulation, Phoenix Avatar, possession, pyrokinesis, regeneration, soul manipulation, time control. Bitch, she can control time? Okay, bro. That's just, come on, bro. That's just not fair, bro. Also, what was I gonna fucking say? Wait, so Phoenix has no relation to Dark Phoenix, does she? Does anybody know? She does? Is she Dark Phoenix, or is that like someone else? Cause I didn't watch Dark Phoenix. I heard everyone said the movie was ass, so I didn't get to watch it. I probably should have watched it in my free time.
Energy, absorb power from others, manipulate matter down to the subatomic level, and even scorch your soul with psionic flames.
Flames that take the shape of the Phoenix itself, grow to the size of a universe, and burn hotter than a
Oh, it's
supernova. The
corrupted.
Phoenix can basically do anything. Stop time, open portals, see the future, raise the dead, and create pocket realities just for fun.
She can fly at massively faster than light speeds and wage mental battles across infinite distances in seconds.
El Pollo Loco even boosted Jean's natural mutant abilities to the max. She's physically strong enough to fight the Thing, and she's a stronger telepath than Moondragon was with the Mind Gem. You know, the Infinity Gauntlet bling that controls all minds in the universe?
And should Jean fall, the Phoenix can always resurrect her. So long as her soul remains intact, it will reform her body no matter how many times it's destroyed.
Which is good, since she's died literally 15 times. As of this recording, at least. She probably died again in 2024.
Sometime after this recording took place, Jean Grey has died a 16th time. Comics are fucking crazy.
But hey, when Jean's not around, the
See,
Phoenix is...
This is why I don't be reading the comics, bro. Like, look, I always wanted to get to like comic books and shit like that, you know, like with Marvel and DC. But bro, there's just so many, like, I don't know how to get into them, bro. There's so many issues and so many like different universes and shit like that. It gets so confusing when there's like not one main storyline, bro. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. You have to pick a writer and read their whole run. So that's probably what it is. May I have like a comic? Maybe I should have like a comic book arc one of these days. I don't know. Oh, I would love to start at one point, but
jumped into other people. Rachel Gray, Hope Summers, Firehair.
So much
It's got a
shit.
thing for redheads.
Oh, do you think it was a bad idea to have Jocelyn study it?
I demand a raise!
was fire. It was.
Nah, she's fine.
Well, even with plenty of hosts to choose from, the Phoenix would often end up back with Jean.
Like a clingy, codependent ex. While Jean might be stuck in a kind of love Ouroboros with Scott, Logan, Emma, basically everyone, her
Gotta think
true
redheads.
bestie is the
Alert.
Phoenix.
Because according to the Phoenix Force, she is its perfect vessel. The Phoenix is powerful enough to stalemate Galactus and defeat the being Necrom, who was going to collapse the multiverse into a singularity. With Old Man Logan as its host, the Phoenix saved the entire Omniverse from destruction.
Yeah, basically the embodiment of the previous multiverse got mad and tried to flood reality with his evil juices. So, Old Man Phoenix held back a tsunami that would have erased all of Marvel Comics.
Let's move on. Even after multiple possessions, Jean was
Reverse Scarlet Witch's no more mutant spell. What? Cause eternity convulsed with pain. Could kill the Beyonder in the white hot room. Forestalled Necron's multiversal singularity. Waged mental battle across infinite dimensions. Stabilized the reality ending Macron crystal. Defeated Professor X Galactus. Necrom Sublime, the adversary. Okay, so this is not a fair
Never
matchup.
quite free from the influence of the Dark
Also,
Phoenix
Amazon
and the
Scarlet
threat of its
made
ultimate
most of the
destruction.
population.
But Jean's like the nicest and most patient person ever, so
Seriously,
she
yeah.
eventually sort of got through to the Phoenix Force.
And with their combined power emotionally stabilized, Jean reached her ultimate state of being, the White Phoenix of the Crown.
Sounds like a Dark Souls boss, and just as bullshit. White Phoenix
does
is a
sound like a
perfect
Dark Souls
merging of
boss.
Jean and the Phoenix Force, allowing her to control time and space and
My
hold
name is
friggin'
Jean.
universes in her hand.
The
And
White
giving
Phoenix
her
of the
dominion
Crown.
over the White Hot Room, the highest plane of
And you will
existence and the
answer to
center of the
me.
Phoenix's power. Beyond the far shore of reality, it is a dimension the Phoenix has complete control over and even gets stronger while in it.
Just as
But Phoenix
bullshit.
could never get out of that let's kill everyone mindset. So Jean finally confronted it and dumped his ass. Yeah, she dumped a cosmic god of destruction. You go, girl. Time to take back the good old days of... Wait, they're calling her Marvel Girl again? Roll it back.
But like a phoenix, the two will inevitably rise again and reunite, refreshed and renewed, with a passion that can melt stars and set our souls aflame. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
It can be easy to spend all your time on your work, your
Being in problems
Is Jean the baddest
incredibly
help is in
is fit
out of all the X-Men?
upon a mid
battle.
No.
Once upon a
Rouge?
midnight dreary, the demon Lord Trigon had a plan to escape his extra-dimensional prison.
Is Storm
By
up there
manipulating
too?
a poor young Gothamite named Angela
Or is she
Roth,
not?
he would spawn a half-demon child that would summon him to Earth.
See, this is one of the many reasons you don't live in Gotham. Thankfully, Angela was rescued and taken to a dimension called Azarath, filled with a bunch of smelly space hippies.
And there, she would have her doomed daughter, Raven.
The Azarathians were terrified of Raven. If she ever lost control of herself, even for a moment, she could release Trigon into the world and kickstart the apocalypse.
So they trained her to control her mind.
Rachel Roth. Oh, her alias. Okay. She's 5'11", weighs 139 pounds, founder of the New Teen Titans. Likes Friends, meditation, Gossip Girl. Story number 2. Same bill. I did not think Raven was that tall.
Forbidding her from feeling any emotions whatsoever, and thus suppress Trigon's influence. Which is smart, since even without Trigon, she's strong enough to accidentally destroy the universe.
I don't know, Wiz. Being told that if I get too mad or too happy I'd let loose the actual devil might just make me a tad bit stressed out of my goddamn mind. I call it the prequel trilogy School of Psychotherapy. And much like a Jedi, Raven learned some sick magical powers.
Raven is an empath and can sense the emotions of others even from across the universe. She can shape those emotions so precisely it acts as a form of mind control.
She can sense your presence, absorb and redirect your pain,
I love
steal
when
your
it's been
energy
nice
for
to
herself,
say.
communicate telepathically, erase memories, or just turn your brain off and put you to sleep.
That's
Her
kind of
telepathy is so strong she could resist a mental attack from the Hive Queen, whose psionic abilities could overpower even Superman's mental defense.
She guarded multiple people from the Hive Queen simultaneously, whose mind control was directly compared to Trigon's influence, which Raven is constantly resistant.
God, I could use that some nights. And he can resist mind control from dudes who can destroy the multiverse. Seems like she's got this emotion shit locked down. What's the problem?
Her very soul. While her body is ostensibly human, her soul is the locus for Trigon's corruption, and she can separate it from her own body in the form of her silhouette.
It's a bird! It's a plane! No, that's just a bird!
This soul self is non-corporeal and can be controlled from an inner...
Soul Cell, manifestation of her soul, possession, regeneration, shape-shifting, separate form of her life force. Ebon Sword, Rings of Azar. Raven's
stellar
getting cooked.
distance away. She can use it to fly, teleport across
Raven's
dimensions,
getting
possess people,
cooked.
smash ponies like a battering ram, and even absorb things into a pocket dimension of infinite darkness.
Or the nightmares.
It can also regenerate from complete disintegration.
Sort of like a soul healing factor. You know, they probably should have thought twice about making the person who could accidentally end the world such a
Jean
badass.
Grey.
Given Raven's fear of her dreaded destiny, it's fitting that her soul self should take the form of her namesake, a raven. Across multiple mythologies and cultures, the raven symbolizes
it is.
prophecy, death, and ill omen.
Hey, if ravens mean bad
So
news,
this-
what about
Who's
gooses?
the strongest Phoenix then?
You wanna fight me, motherfuckers? Bring it. I'll nibble you.
Hey, what he said?
I'll nibble your eyes out.
Gonna nibble you.
See ya, suckers.
Okay, bye.
Oh, right. They symbolize assholes.
Upon turning 18, Raven feared Trigon's growing presence and went to Earth to form a super team
alive.
capable of combating him.
Screw you, Satan! It's the Teen Titans! These kids may seem like the Justice League Junior Edition, but with Raven as their white and black mage combo, they were out kicking butt and saving the world.
You can add Warrior too. On one of their adventures, Raven's physical body was enhanced to match Donna Troy, an Amazonian strong enough to withstand a blast from the Universe Buster Monarch.
Well, that's just bad game design.
Raven's vast arsenal of magic includes lightning, force,
See, astral projection, empathy, manipulation, force fields, flight, illusions, matter manipulation, physical and spiritual healing, precognition, sleep inducement, soul manipulation, telepathy, telekinesis, teleportation, time control.
force fields, illusions, telekinesis, shape-shifting, matter manipulation, stopping and traveling through time, and most dangerously,
So she can
her
control time,
control
too?
over souls.
She can rip your soul out of your body and absorb it to get stronger. Even controlling a universe full of souls all at once is no big deal.
And should someone attempt to possess her, she can tether their soul to hers, absorbing them.
Like in a possible future timeline where she did just that to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. She got strong enough to destroy all of creation. She was called the Unkindness, which is actually the term for a group of ravens. Neat.
All of these powers made her an incredible asset for the Titans. No longer alone in Azarath, awaiting inevitable doom, Raven found a new home with new friends.
And a potential green-skinned love interest that DC is too cowardly to commit to. Come on, guys. We all ship it.
Alongside Raven, the Titans have defeated the Church of
See,
Blood. The
That's something I'll never understand, bro. Like, in Teen Titans, bro, like, you know damn well, like, bro, Raven and Beast Boy, like, you know what I mean? You know damn well, like, they were supposed to be, you know what I mean? But, like, at a certain point, you know, Beast Boy was trying to get with Terra and all that shit. You know, y'all remember that whole arc. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was a pretty sad arc, I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro, that nigga, they're on the comics. I mean, it's the comics. I mean, I expect nothing less, but yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga Slade, that nigga's a full-on groomer. That nigga Slade is a full-on groomer, bro. That nigga, bro. The way he groomed Terra is actually insane, bro. Nigga said, "I'm gonna make you my apprentice." Nah, bro. Nah, man. He just done some vile shit in the comments. No, Ank, I heard about that. I heard about that, bro. I remember Jordan told me about that. Yeah, I can't even say it on stream. It's actually crazy. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. That nigga needs prison.
Alien Conqueror Mongol and the Brotherhood
Prison.
of Evil. However, the more Raven used her powers, the more Trigon's influence grew, unleashing a frightening transformation. Dark Raven.
Yeah, you can throw empathy out the window. As Dark Raven,
The
she's a
C-chair.
force of pure destruction. A perfect
word, bro.
vanguard for her pop's hellish army.
Like in the New 52 era, where she led Trigon's forces, conquering worlds for,
That
quote,
nigga
an
is
eternity.
sick.
Even destroying her body won't do much. She'll just keep fighting.
He's get fed to Trigon. Literally. Frequently resisted Trigon's influence. Her soul self grew larger than a sun. Fought for 3 days straight on the astral plane. Matched Donna Troy in Unbound Atzar. Soul self flew from Earth to Tamaran. Conquered numerous worlds in the new 52 timeline. Ended every plane of existence as the Unkindness. Defeated Brother Blood, Mongol, Teen Titans, Neuron, and Trigon.
Fighting as a messed up demon ghost.
But the Titans were not fair-weather friends. With their love and support, Raven overcame her dark side and purified her soul to battle her all-powerful father.
We've been talking around him for a while, but Trigon is one of the biggest, baddest mother effers in DC Comics. Literally evil personified. He's wiped
Jesus
out
Christ.
the Justice League with no effort, including our old pal, pre-crisis Superman.
The same Superman who flew so fast he broke the bonds of infinity. Trigons destroyed entire universes, matched the fifth-dimensional imp Mr. Mxyzptlk, and even killed Dr. Fate in an alternate dimension. The same Dr. Fate who flew across reality at the velocity of God.
Yeah, he's pretty strong, but so is Raven. You see, Raven was raised as a pacifist, afraid that if she let loose her father's powers would kill everyone she loved.
But in truth, Raven's power never belonged to her father in the first place. It was hers, and Trigon had no idea how strong his daughter really was.
With the Rings of Azar, Raven bonded with Azarath to overpower Trigon and destroy his soul. Even though her body got nuked in the process, she just kept superheroing without it. That's right, as a
Trigon versus Fetus is
But
the
even
real
without
fight.
her father's direct influence,
be.
Raven's incredible power continued to prove impressive. Like the time she fought the Spectre, an unbound angel of wrath whose conflicts often threaten all of reality.
Long have the legends of old proclaimed the awesome might of the Goth GF, but I never knew they were true until this day, Wizard.
Okay. Portents of Doom are nothing new for this shadow-clad sorceress. With her teammates at her side, there's no future this Titan can't overcome.
Alright, it's time for the fight.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
This is better.
It's time
Raven
for
or
a bird
Raven
battle!
or
Caw-caw!
What the fuck? You think Raven's more bad? Without discoloration, I mean,
Come to burn my home to ashes.
The demon inside you is too
18.
strong to be
Oh,
left
okay.
alive. I'm sorry. This is for the good of the universe.
I say without discoloration. Yeah, probably, yeah. That's right.
Azarath Metreon Zethos!
Jesus Christ.
Darkness take you!
Oh.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark.
You don't control my mind!
Free Trigon. Yeah, if only you're that simple. If only you're that simple, right?
It's too late for you now!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let me cleanse you of your demons.
GG.
Sear and scorch them all away!
No, I'll take this pain.
Wait, what?
Enough! I'm taking everything that twisted you to somewhere white, hot, pure!
Wait, what? Oh, I can't tell who's winning.
God, Charles, everyone, give me strength!
I am not the daughter of a demon.
I am a daughter of Azarath. Azarath Metreon Zethos!
Oh.
I'm home.
Well then.
KO!
Okay.
You know, think they could have just talked this one out.
This was a nail-biter, and perhaps that's surprising, since Raven's reputation hardly matches
That
that of
was
the almighty Phoenix.
Probably.
actually
Raven's
extremely
always
fucking
holding
close.
back. When she does it, you don't have to dig too deep to see that these two are evenly matched in power.
The Phoenix Force was strong enough to hold back the destruction of all creation.
Alright, let's see, bro. This shit is actually a lot closer than you think. Okay, so Phoenix, more showings of high-end power, and Phoenix Force has more experience. Lacks spiritual defenses, couldn't destroy the soul self. Raven counters most of Jean's abilities. More options to end the fight. Soul self would always regenerate. Theoretically, less stamina experience. Magic's hard to scale. It is. It's like, yeah. It is.
But Raven had multiple showings of battling similarly
is-
powerful characters like
something.
Trigon and the Spectre, and both could compete with speeds exceeding infinity.
Sure, Jean got a power boost in the white hot room, but that didn't make her invincible.
Though it may technically be harvested from primal Kerbons found in the white hot room. Neither Jean nor the Phoenix have ever weaponized the anti-magic properties of Mysterium.
The Phoenix has been overpowered there before, like by this big green cat. So throw stats out the window. This fight came down to their abilities.
Both were
Is called
immeasurably
Phoenix.
powerful telepaths. Both could control matter and time, and both could absorb each other's energy. However, Raven's ability to survive and fight as just
That
her
is true.
soul meant that most of Jean's offensive arsenal could not end the fight.
The
On
Phoenix
top of that,
Force
DC
could have attempted to
I
possess
mean, it is
Raven's
DC.
soul, but
Not
Raven
thinking about
has
it.
tethered her
Or-
essence to other similarly
It's
powerful
Marvel against
beings
DC,
and absorbed
so-
them in the past.
And while the Phoenix's fire has shown to burn,
A lot of DC
Raven's has regenerated from complete
power-ups are
disintegration.
like
On the flip side,
on a
Jean
far
actually had
larger
very
scale
little defense against
in most
Raven's soul
cases,
manipulation. The Phoenix could regenerate Jean's body, but
they
not
wank
her
their
spirit.
they wank
When
their
Rachel
characters.
Gray's soul
Literally.
was shattered, the Phoenix was actually incapable of healing
DC
it on
heroes
its
are
own.
fucking OP.
And while the Phoenix Force itself will be
They're
reborn in the
all
White Hot
OP.
Room, this can take months, years, even
Raven has resisted dimensional displacement and teleported out of infinitely transcendent realms. It's unlikely she could be forced into or trapped within the White Hot Room.
centuries.
So it could be one hell of a war of attrition, but ultimately only Raven had the ability to finish this battle.
Jean Grey was one of the strongest beings we've ever seen. But Raven's own awesome might, brilliant magic, and unique soul-destroying powers snuffed out her fire for good.
Will the Phoenix rise again, returning from that far, far shore? Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
The winner is Raven.
Can't be mad at that
Thanks for
though.
watching. Stay tuned. We have a new death battle releasing every 2 weeks this
Can't be
year.
mad at
And click
that.
the join button to get
Rather
new
see
perks and
Raven
extra
win.
content. Planet level
Nah,
members
yeah.
even see death battles before anyone else, so don't miss out.
Oh my god. What is it? Okay, so Guts has to win this, right? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, like, don't get twisted. Like, you know, Dimitri is, you know, Dimitri can fight too and all that shit, but like, bro, like, come on now, bro. You know who Dimitri is? If y'all haven't played Fire Emblem Three Houses, you don't know, y'all probably won't know who Dimitri is. So, but the only thing I can probably say here is Dimitri definitely has more speed compared to like Guts, but bro, I think Guts has fought like actual fucking demons and shit. So I don't know, my boy. I don't know, gang. On top of that, if they're going, what was it? Well, look, I haven't read the manga for Berserk yet, so I can't really. I don't know how strong Guts is up until this point, but I'm pretty sure they'll go over it. But yeah, man, I don't know. I see Guts winning this one. That should be interesting, though. Well, I'm dying to see how that turns out. But alright, cool. That'll be video.